I just got my husband to play Hocus Pocus with me.
Tell people I'm outsidey and not outdoorsy. Now, what do I mean by this?
It is Friday morning. I just woke up. We are in Marblehead. I'm keeping my voice down just because I don't know why. Welcome to my ASMR. I need to put my contacts in first. Okay, they're in. Tomorrow we're going into Salem, which I'm very excited about. I said to my husband yesterday, because when I came into town, I had meetings, people to meet, things like that. And he was doing a lot of like staying at the Airbnb, making sure the dogs got walks, things like that. So I said, you know, tomorrow, which is today, why don't we do something that you pick? And I will be so happy no matter what it is, because I get to spend time with you. So of course he picked something outdoorsy. I love the outdoors, don't get me wrong. And it's beautiful weather out because I'm heat intolerant and it's only 39 degrees. So I'm like, I'm thrilled. But at the same time, I had to throw something together to wear. So if you're like, why are you wearing a velvet headband on a walking trail, Litha? Because we accidentally left my whole suitcase of clothes at home. You are sliding, hello. My whole suitcase of clothes at home. And I had to buy all new clothes and wash them in this here bathtub. So I wasn't thinking to get anything particularly athletic because we weren't necessarily going to be going hiking. I don't think this is hiking, to be fair. I think it's like walking trails. We're gonna find out together, you and me. I didn't have like something to keep my hair out of my face that wasn't aesthetic and fashionable. So I promise I'm not this high maintenance and difficult. I'm a little difficult. I'm not,
Look wonderful. Too good to waste indoors. Let's go window shop.
No, thank you. I want to go home now.
I'm a little high maintenance and difficult, but if you're like, that's a choice to walk around a wildlife sanctuary, you would be correct. Here we are. Anyway, Yitty, I bought your pants. Yitty, what the fuck? Why don't they have pockets? Yitty! Casey, that guy is very... Do you see what he's doing?
I think if we stay on the trail, we should be good.
He's posturing. I'd like to go on the other trail. Can we go on the other trail?
You don't want to keep going down this way?
No,
Okay.
not particularly. This is a loop, this trail, and every time we try to go through this area, there is a giant ass turkey posturing. And we just went around and he's still there. So now we have to go the long way back again. He knows I'm over here. Amy's making friends with the neighbors. Mama got your present. Hold on. Oh, wait. Did you see it? What is it? She knows. You got a present! Yeah, I think Annie wants both of them. Yep, she does. Okay. You love it? Okay.
Please don't.
No! No!
We are officially a lobster family.
Do you know who I am? You know I'm able to communicate with people that have died, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Spirit sparrow.
Yes.
Good morning. You can't see me very well right now because I'm in bed. I just woke up. It's about 6:30 and just now I was sleeping. And I felt something at the end of the bed. And I thought it was Annie, my dog, because that's where she's been sleeping every night. So right at the foot of my, right at my feet on the foot of the bed. And I kind of came to a little more just now. And she's not there. But something was, because I felt like I felt like I couldn't make my legs straight, like she was there sleeping, like she does all night. She's downstairs with my husband. So, I think this is probably a good time to tell you guys that I think this Airbnb is haunted. So that's your spooky little interlude before we go to Salem. So I'm gonna go get ready. Let's go to Salem. Prozac. Whew. She thinks we're going outside because I have this on the door. There's a rooftop deck behind you. Today we're going into Salem. I need to remember where the camera. Today we're going into Salem. And I'm putting together my fit for the day. As you can see, I have a favorite color. And it was gonna be on my nails too, but I didn't have a chance to do my nails. I made them. Oh, there's a cardinal. Hi, buddy. I made them. But then when I tried to apply them when I got here, my glue was breaking apart. The nail glue was breaking apart. So the dogs are out. They're barking. Sorry, Luce. Turn of phrase. But yeah, so we are going into Salem. It's the first time I've ever been to Salem. I'm so freaking excited. I'm going to show you the fit. She just realized there's windows up here. It's the second day of spring. It is gorgeous and gloomy and moody and cool, and it's the last day before like a huge deluge of rain. We're gonna go out, we're gonna enjoy Salem for half the day today so we don't leave the dogs for too long, and then half the day tomorrow. But this is the fit. So I've probably mentioned this before, but I did not have any clothes when I came up here because we forgot to put my suitcase in the car. So the first day that I was here, I just had to order a shit ton of clothes off Amazon, which I don't like to do because I'm technically boycotting Amazon right now, but I didn't have anything else to do. And for plus size gals, I can't just like run down to the thrift store and find things that magically work. So, and it's cold here, so I have to layer. It's not like I can just like grab a sundress or two and mix and match some things with like a capsule wardrobe. So anyway, this is the fit. I'm really loving like little skirt, big top combo. And then I got these cute little leg warmers to go over my fleece lined tights because we're on the coast. It's going to be a little windy today. It's a thinner sweatshirt and I need that because I am a human space heater. Fun fact when you are on SSRIs, by the way. And then I got this really cute skirt. I will say, I don't know, do we like Yitty? Is Yitty okay? I don't know, but it's what I got on Amazon. But this skirt from Yitty, oops, sorry, Luce. This skirt from Yitty has shorts underneath, and it's so fun, and I really, really love it. They're kind of small, and they're kind of subtle, but this one has packies. I don't think they'll fit a phone, though, so. Yitty! I just ran downstairs. The dogs were laying on my boots, So there's fur all over them, but these are my boots. These are my Chuck Taylors. I wear them specifically because they look cool during times where I could be walking through the rain or fall down because, wait, 3M insulation and waterproofness. So that's those, that's her, that's me. Where's my coffee? Hold on. I found it. Okay. Oh yeah. This is actually really tight. So I don't know with the socks. I mean, they're really cute, but I'm gonna have to go without them, y'all. I'm gonna have to go without them. Lucia, we can't do it. Oh, sorry.
I think I'm gonna die in this Airbnb.
Oh, I didn't actually mean for that to hit. This poor dog. I'm so sorry, Luce. I meant for it to do that. Okay, well, oopsie. Welcome to Litha Tries to Be an Influencer. Not really, if I ever. Okay, here we go. Featuring dog hair, made specifically by Lucia Bambina Frechette. This is the fit. We had to ditch the socks. Is it giving Chubby Wednesday Addams? I think it is, and I think that that's fantastic. So,
At the lipstick, the lip gloss.
we're gonna go explore a very off-season time in Salem. Come along. Oh, this is not a good noise. Ugh, hate that. There is a pile of snow.
Go try to take a picture.
Yes! This feels very weird. I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Really?
Yeah.
Does it feel,
It, what?
feel real? I mean,
Yeah.
It does?
It feels like it's supposed to be real, but it's not. It's it just feels like I feel like I have to walk on my tiptoes. Like, I'm so sorry. I'm coming. Like, I like walked right around this. Like, I didn't want to come in. It
Yeah.
feels weird.
Huh.
It just feels kind of wrong to be here. It doesn't, like, Old Burial Hill up in Marblehead didn't feel like this. Mount Hebron didn't feel like this. Yeah, that's how it feels. It's like I feel really bad for being here, which is weird. Wow, 55, that's a 81? Go her. That big one right there. She lived to be 81 years old.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy. It's weird that the zombie song is playing as we're walking through here. Is it just am I just making this up?
No, I don't
I felt weird coming in here. I felt weird walking past the memorials, and I didn't leave them anything. So I definitely want to do that, but like, this feels weird. And it's not just what the guy said about like stay on the path, but like, it feels like I shift a little bit of this gravel here,
Yeah.
I feel bad. Like, I feel like I did something that I shouldn't have done.
Well, why don't we make our way to the exit?
Well, I don't mean to ruin it for you, that she says after she ruined it for you. But I don't like it. And the people here, I'm sure, it's not that I don't like them. It's there. It's like the energy, the echo of them. It just feels like these people are supposed to rest, and they're not being able to rest. Literally, there's a restaurant right next to there blasting music in the middle of the day. It just feels weird. Like, I'm sure to some degree, these the energies here appreciate being acknowledged. That, when you read their name, their memory gets a little ping, and that's wonderful. But like, I feel like this is just really intense level of like, what is it? What's the word? What's the word?
I think it's kind of a mocking.
Yeah.
Did you listen to the audio? Or?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. When have you seen me stop and read them?
I was
In a while.
true.
It's been a minute.
What did you do? What is this?
I'm gonna take them out.
What?
Today was my first time ever being in Salem. I was not expecting it to feel the way that it did, and yet at the same time I definitely expected it to feel the way that it did. I was not surprised that going through cemeteries like that would I shouldn't have been surprised that it felt that way. And I'm probably not the only person who has experienced that that feeling of just like, I don't feel like I'm supposed to be here. Like, it truly felt like I was crashing somebody's funeral that I didn't know, but for like a bunch of people. It was really weird. Old Burial Hill here in Marblehead doesn't feel that way. We were there briefly and it didn't feel that way, so I want to go back there maybe tomorrow. I think Old Burial Hill was where they filmed the cemetery scenes for Hocus Pocus. Annie's here. She's back from her walk. You can see her little eyes. Hi, mommy. So we did a half day in Salem today, and we're gonna do another half day tomorrow. And then I think I just want to spend as much time as possible in Marblehead. I think I am really falling in love with it here, much to my husband's dismay and blood pressure. I kind of wish I didn't have to leave. It's been an interesting trip, to say the least. Even as an astrologer going on a trip during Mercury Retrograde, I didn't think that there would be anything really wrong that would happen for me on a tangible level. I thought it was all going to be up here because it was my first house of identity and first impressions and like the stories we tell ourselves and whatnot. No. It was my actual physical appearance, my clothing. So it was kind of a stressful first part of the trip. Something shifted and now it feels like we're actually on vacation. So I don't know. But then at the same time, my mind is just like not just on vacation. My mind is like, we could live here. And oh, I wish it didn't do that. But another astrology thing, I've got Uranus, the big disruptor. Everybody giggle, the big disruptor, Uranus, moving through my fourth house of home and family.
If you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go and stay, and I will take you with me!
For the next 7 years. So typically when that happens to people, they end up moving. But I guess 7 years, that's kind of a wide swath, right? So anybody could say astrology is real with that kind of timing. But anyway, what do you think? I am currently working on a crochet project. It is the Island Cardigan by Jewel Makes. I really wanted to be this person like Sydney Graham who is like, I'm gonna sew my summer wardrobe, or I'm gonna knit or crochet my summer wardrobe. And I'm like, I'm not there yet to do like the whole wardrobe, but I want to do pieces of it. I really struggle with the heat. I really struggle with summertime especially. So I chose this. I'll show you. This is from Lion Brand. It's called Trubu in the color Thistle. It's mercerized cotton, I think. I will post somewhere here if that is wrong. This is actually Loops and Threads from Loops and Threads from Michaels because I wanted to try another color and I didn't want to, I couldn't get more Trubu in time. And I really love, again, this cranberry red. So I got another one of those. This is Rayon from Bamboo. The reason I picked these two types of, and it's a light, thin-ish, 3-weight yarn. The reason I chose them is because I want this cardigan to be very light. Like, I don't want anything touching my skin if I can help it, or just the feeling of it, I guess, because I guess you can't really get around that, but legally in public. So I am crocheting this cardigan, and I just started it tonight on like, what was like day 4 of being here. Finally got down to crochet. So I started that, and I'm excited to make both of those because I want them to be more open weave, and then I want to wear like one of my bralettes that I got from Old Navy under it as like a pop of a different color or something, and just have like cooler stuff to wear. So I'm trying to play around with crocheting things that have a nice drape, nice open weave for the spring and summer months, for the warmer months. So working on that. That was our Saturday here. We leave on Wednesday, and I'm probably gonna be really sad about it, honestly. I don't know if I could live in Salem. I definitely couldn't live in Beverly. It stressed me out. There were so many people. I don't know if I could live in Salem because there's a certain time of year where there are so many people. And I really like the quiet solitude of Marblehead, and I like the idea that I could be in Salem or Boston, in the blink of an eye, and then come home and have that solitude again. But again, we're not in a place right now to think about moving anywhere. But then again, if I could, I would. It's really beautiful here. As a Pisces rising, it's beautiful here. And I missed, both my husband and I both said, because when we lived in Florida, we were from St. Petersburg. We lived a block from the water. We both realized we missed it. The people are also so nice. See, the thing is I grew up in a tourist destination place, beach town, and I really have found in my adulthood that I like traveling to places during the off season of those places, not just because it's calmer for me and more affordable for us and everything like that, but the locals tend to be less overstimulated and overwhelmed, and it's really nice to interact with people because I really feel like I'm getting to know people and getting to know the real, like, everyday versions of them, and experience the everyday versions of them when they're not overstimulated and overworked and overtired and underpaid. And yeah, it's just really nice. Oh my God, I met Cody Crowley today. I didn't say that. I met Cody Crowley today. Listen, I don't fangirl over people. Not because I'm better than anyone, but just because I'm autistic and I'm already weird with people when I meet them. So I don't really fangirl too much. But when I met Cody Crowley, I was as cool as a cucumber. I was a cucumber on ice, baby. But I was so excited to meet her. I bought a shirt that has the cover of her book on it. And I knew that she was the one working when I walked in because I saw her and I was like, oh no, I've got to be cool. And then I went and I got a shirt. I was like, asking my husband, I was like, if I buy a shirt with her, like, I want to show her that I like support her work, but I also like, I'm just like coming in being like, here's this shirt from your book that I want to buy. I don't know. I was so nervous. But I met Cody Carly and I was so excited and I fell in love with her a little bit. She's amazing. And yeah, she's exactly who you think she is, which is wonderful. This woman back here had a really good day too. She got into some Mexican food when we weren't looking. She had about, like the butt end of a black bean burrito and some salsa verde and some sour cream. So you can imagine, you know what? No, don't imagine it. 'Cause I don't, smell-o-vision is not a thing. And I'm really glad it isn't. 'Cause this one over here is root tootin', Rudy Tooty. Okay, apparently something spooky happened. Wait, now you're laughing. Is it actually spooky?
I think it's a little spooky.
Oh my god, okay, so you were walking Annie.
We were walking Annie. Yeah. Bear in mind, it is nighttime.
Yeah.
And we walked down to where that big old castle house is.
Yeah.
And you remember there's the carriage house off on the
Yeah,
side?
this is like the Dark Shadows, Barnabas Collins vibe house.
Yeah, there's like that Jaguar parked out front,
It's a
shiny
nice car.
new Jaguar.
Yeah.
But when you're walking by, all the branches have fallen down, and it
Yeah.
looks like the place is abandoned. And we're walking by, and the big house, it's completely dark.
Mm-hmm.
But the carriage house, the second floor, there were lights on.
Uh-oh. Okay. Somebody's there.
Somebody's there. Who's there? And is it a person?
That's the scary story.
That's the spooky thing. It was pretty spooky.
I felt someone sitting on the end of our bed this morning, and I thought it was Annie, but when I looked up, Annie wasn't there.
Yeah, but that could have been some sensory thing.
I'm a mountain biking vampire witch from the future.
Salem did. Yeah. Do you get gossips? Salem did too. Mwah.
Rise and shine. Good morning. Am I wearing the same sweatshirt as yesterday? Yes, I threw it on over this because it's supposed to be raining in the first half of the day. And why not, wear something that I only wore for half the day yesterday? So maybe I am an outfit repeater. And it's fine. Today we're going to get our aura photos taken. I'm so excited. Halloos. Today we're going to go get our aura photos taken. Let's go to House Witch. We're going to go to House Witch. I really want to get a coffee at Odd Meter because I've heard it's so good. I've heard it from 3 people I absolutely trust about Salem. There's also a tour guide, and I don't think we're going to have time for a tour, especially because it's going to rain all day today and it's an outdoor walking tour. But there's a tour guide, and he's wonderful. We passed by him so many times yesterday. I don't even know his pronouns. Is it him? Is it them? Is it my liege? I don't know because I'm obsessed. The most beautiful, long, dark hair. I felt like we were in a Tresemme commercial every time we walked by them. This whole group. And then there was this one tour guide in the middle and I was like, Tresemme, ooh la la. A coffee in one hand and the leash of their dog in the other. And they took their dog on the tour with them. So there was a tour guide in Salem walking around who has a dog. So if that's your vibe, just go to, I told my friends this who are going to be up here next month, go to the wherever this tour is to sign up for the tour and say, who's the gorgeous person with the gorgeous hair and the adorable dog? I want to be on the tour with them. They'll probably know who you're talking about. I found him. This is who you need to be your tour guide. I found him. Okay, this is getting creepy. Bye. Let's go to Salem. Let's go to House Witch. There's a spirit on the stairs listening to me. 2, 1.
Oh, my bad. My bad!
I'm just jealous, that's all. I love you so much.
Angelique, what do you think love is?
We are coming to the end of our trip here to Marblehead / Salem, and I've had the best time. I've had the absolute best time. We're leaving in a couple of days. It is snowing-ish out right now, and we just got back from Salem and had lunch with Corinne. Beautiful, beautiful Corinne. I had so much fun. Definitely got some more of that Rockefeller's mac and cheese. I can't help it. I can't help it. I'm obsessed. Rockefeller's, call me. I don't know. I still want to go into Marblehead tomorrow just to soak it up a little bit more. I have a reading in the morning for one of my clients. I've just had the best time, and I'm thinking about everything, and I've had so many interesting experiences here, both all emotionally, woo, psychically, mentally, and it's just been a very interesting week, and maybe I'll make a separate video about that and what I have learned and about myself, about my path forward, my future. I didn't really come on this trip for that kind of insight, but it came to me anyway, so here we are. But I'll do a haul. I'm normally not a haul kind of girly, but these are small businesses that I got things from, and I will be a haul girly for small businesses. I need to take a lot of time tomorrow because it's the day before we drive to just decompress my nervous system. I also need to just reset some of the stuff in the Airbnb, not because they're asking me to, just because I prefer to, but also because I need to calm my nervous system down a little bit so that I'm not a nightmare on the road for others. But yeah, I wanted to go through and show you some of the stuff that we got. Saltwater books. The Daughters of Temperance Hobbs by Catherine Howell. The Daughters of Temperance Hobbs by Catherine Howell. I haven't read it. I don't know anything about the author, only that she was in the local section of this bookstore in Marblehead. Connie Goodwin is an expert on America's fractured past with witchcraft. A young professor in Boston, she's built a career by studying the history of domestic healing arts like home recipes and medicines, and the women fluent in those skills. Witches. But beyond her work, Connie harbors a relevant secret. She is the direct descendant not only of Deliverance Dane, a woman tried as a witch in Salem, but of an entire bloodline of women whose abilities were far more magical than the historical record shows. When a hint from her mother and clues from her research lead Connie to the startling realization that her fiance's life is in danger, she must hurry to solve the mystery behind a centuries-old deadly cycle in order to save him. Flashing back through American history to gather learnings from supernaturally gifted women, the Daughters of Temperance Hobbs affectingly captures not only the special bond that links Connie's matriarchal line, but also the many challenges to female survival across the decades and the risks some women must take to keep their families alive. It sounds really good, so if you didn't like it, don't tell me. My husband got a book as well. He got this book, Spring, The Story of a Season, and it's like an essay on spring. Another Marblehead purchase, Marblehead Mercantile. Yeah, you probably already saw the things that we got from this.
Please don't. No.
My husband also got a hot sauce from there. I'm not going to show that because I think it's almost gone. But then I got this really cool Marblehead bottoms up sticker with a mermaid on it. And because we will be trying for a baby soon, and because this onesie has a dog on it that kind of looks like our dog Lucy, I couldn't help it. So putting it in the hope chest. I hate that hope chest, but that's essentially what it is. I don't have a chest yet. It's a concept. It's a concept of a chest. Okay, so then we went into Salem, and there was this shop in Salem. It's called Georgia Made This. Georgia Wren, who as a kid was, drawing all this really cool art. Now her art is being sold in a shop in Salem. I think it's like right next door to Nocturne, or it's close by. So we got some coffee from them, even though that's not their coffee. It's Atomic Coffee from, I think it's New Peabody, Massachusetts. Sorry. Peabody. Son of a bitch. I've been pronouncing you right this whole time, and the first time I don't, it's on camera. I got an iron-on patch of the Scarlet Letter because that's just fucking cool. I thought that was really cool. We went to the Salem Flea. I've been wanting to go to the Salem Flea since I saw them on Instagram like a year or two ago. I can't remember. My husband got this. It's a Starlog Magazine of the Future from October 1978. And I got this print, which I really, really love. And I can't wait to put that up in my office somewhere. It fits my vibe in my office very, very well. This is by Ghost Wolf. Morticia as the Empress. And then I also found, I've been wanting to find some metal candlesticks for our mantle in our den area, like over our fireplace. And I found these. I love these. There's 2 of them. And of course, I need to rewrap them, and I'm going to be terrible at it, but I just have to show you. It's actually still got wax on it from whoever else still used it. So I think that's actually kind of neat. And there's like just like little engravings in the brass, which are really, really cool. Like little sprouts. Ooh, that's nice. Are they pointed? Probably. So then we went into Nocturne and I met Cody Crowley. I got a new tarot deck. I've been wanting one for a while that has better representation, and this one did not disappoint. The Ethereal Visions Tarot Luna edition. And I've been looking at the original edition of this, but again, there wasn't a whole lot. I didn't think there was a whole lot of diversity in it. And I don't like that. It's gorgeous. It's shiny and foil and beautiful, and I'm obsessed, and I'm so excited to use it. But I was waiting to find a tarot deck when I came here. I told myself I need to just find a tarot deck and it's gonna call out to me. So every shop I went into, I was just walking by the tarot decks and I was looking at them, and it wasn't hitting me, and I just knew I was gonna find it in Nocturne. I just knew. God, I love Nocturne. They gave me this cute little bag. I'm sure they do this to everyone, so it's like, they gave me this bag. They give you these cute little tote bags, reusable tote bags that say Nocturne on them. And then of course, because I am such a fan of Cody Crowley, I couldn't not, okay? And it was so nerve-wracking to be like, to go up to the counter, and she was there at the counter, and I was like, I loved your book. And last but not least, I'm very tired. We went to House Witch and we did our aura photography, and I'll go get those and show them to you. Oh yeah, because I need to tell you what the reading was all about. Duh. I got this book from the Library of Esoterica, Witchcraft. Kind of speaks for itself. Initiating readers in the fascinating history of witchcraft, this expansive tome conjures a spellbinding overview of magical traditions from ancient goddess mythologies to the contemporary embrace of the craft by a diverse array of modern practitioners. Witchcraft chronicles a cathartic evolution. And it's the 3rd volume. It's just stunning. The artwork, the get real. A full-page Lady of Shalott. She made the centerfold. I'm very proud of her. Cleansing through immersion. Birds in witchcraft. Calling in the elements. I probably shouldn't show the back of that because I'm gonna get censored. It's naked people. YouTube's not gonna like that. My husband bought this, Mutual Aid, A Guide to Helping Each Other by Joe Beal. It's a zine. House Witch had a lot of really cool zines, actually. And then I got a sticker. Unity over capitalism with orcas. Our friend always sends us really cool postcards whenever she's traveling, and we really want to do that back to her. So, or send some to her. And we got this one. It's the artist rendering of Witch Boston at the anti-white supremacy rally on the Boston Common. It was created by Nikki White. All sales of this postcard will be donated to the Black Lives Matter movement. Pause to read. And then I can only open one of these because one of them is my husband's and I know he's gonna wanna open it later. But we did their little find your familiar things. And mine is this one. So, and I know this because mine had a sticker, a price sticker on the back and his doesn't. Find your familiar, which animal spirit calls to you. Are we ready to see? Okay, I'm gonna show it to you before I look at it. I don't even know if I'm holding it up the right way, so forgive me if you get like the ass of an animal facing you. What do we think? I don't even know if I'm holding it up right. You know, I should probably just open my eyes. The wolf. Babies. Wolf, loyalty, intelligence, and courage. And this was the one that was calling out to me. And I am a dog mommy. I love this so much. That's my haul, my small business haul from Marblehead and Salem. And if I get anything in Marblehead tomorrow, I will let you know. I gotta grab my aura photos and we're gonna look at our aura readings that my husband and I got. My back hurts. I'm 36. Give me a minute. House Witch is one of, I think, 2 places in Salem where you can get your aura photo taken. I don't know if there's anywhere else in Salem, but those are the 2 places that I know about. You go in and you get your photo taken, and then after they're done taking the photo, they sit down with you and they do a reading and they interpret what this is. And I didn't realize how interactive and healing this reading would be. It was so beautiful. And I wanted to record it, but then I got the sense immediately that it needed to be something, that I just relay later. I don't know. I really felt that she was like the Paige, this beautiful, beautiful person who did our reading. I didn't want to interrupt her flow. She was like, there was a vibe. I don't know. I just really wanted to just be in the moment and not think about recording it. House Witch gives you, after you're done with the reading, they give you, I think they sent their envelopes or something because it smells exactly like their store. But the other things don't, so that's really interesting. Hold on, I've got a dog who wants to be in on this. We each got our photo taken, and then we got a photo together. And are you gonna settle? You wanna stay? You wanna go? She just doesn't want the door shut. She just doesn't want the door shut. Come sit with mommy. Come here, baby. Just stepping on shit. She's been trying to eat the starfish in this, like the dried starfish that they use for decorations in this Airbnb. And she's looking for more because she knows we stored them because she kept trying to eat them. They were all over the Airbnb and we had to collect all of them. Annie. Annie girl. She's like, where'd you put the damn starfish? I want the starfish. Okay, bye. This was just the coolest thing. This here, the half blue, half green is very him. And apparently the blue is representative of caretaking energy. And that tracks. And then the green is this growth that's coming into his life. Look how many spirits he has above him. Look at that. There's so many. Look how handsome he is. Okay, he's also like at a place where he's like changing his life and transitioning jobs, and that really showed. But at his core, he is this caretaking person. He used this against me today because our neighbor came over and was talking to him. Our neighbor, our Airbnb neighbor. We don't live here, okay? She comes over and she's telling him that there's this plumbing issue that she's having, and these guys are quoting her like $7,000 or $9,000 for the job. And my husband, who has experience in plumbing, decided he was gonna go over and help her to make sure she wasn't getting duped. and taken advantage of, and which was very nice of him. But I told him, I said, don't get too involved. We leave in like 2 days and we don't know these people. And he said, no, I won't. But I can't help it. My aura is blue. So that's me. And it's very purple with a little bit of blue, but mostly purple, which apparently is psychic stuff. But there's this white, bright thing over my head. She was basically saying like, yeah, you're really a little too open. And like, long story short, and maybe I'll talk about this in another video, but there was a lot here about, you know, me being struggling with the mediumship side of things and spirit, and how I don't have like a middle ground. I either open myself up completely or I don't, and I haven't really figured out how to do the work with spirit that I want to do with the boundaries that I need. But also she said the white light is also like healing energy, so it can also like double as that. I got a couple of spirit buddies here and over here. And yeah, so there's way more to it. I'm not doing her reading justice. It's a lot. And some of it's kind of personal to the work that I do. But she basically said I really need to find a mentor. And I said, I know. And I've been looking. I haven't found him yet. So, yeah. And we talked a lot about boundaries. Me being a Pisces rising, I struggle with boundaries with my clients, not in like a bad ethical way, like no, but like I go over time a lot. I keep my prices like super low because I want it to be accessible to people, but at the same time, like I'm doing that so much that it's draining me. Always being available, always being accessible, going over time, things like that. So, yeah, it was really, really good reading, and I needed to hear it. I needed to hear everything that she said. The two of us, my husband and I, have purple, like, root chakras. And this is our photo. Well, hi, little girl. This is our photo together. So mostly we've got that blue and that green again coming in of like, we both are helping each other grow. We both care for each other. We've got a lot of spirits up here who are like, hell yeah. And we wanted this, you two to get together. We wanted this to happen. But then there's something else interesting in this. And it's that purple again from both of our root chakras. And it looks like a person. Like a little kid sitting on my husband's lap. And I'm really grateful that the page who did our reading was like, I'm not going to predict any kind of future here. I'm not going to do that. I want to, I was really grateful that she remained like ethical and grounded in that. But she was like, that's really interesting based on what you told me. And I said, I know. So, yeah, this is so special, and I can't wait to find some frames to put these in. I wish we could have brought the dogs, but aura photos take, I think it felt like about like a 20 to 30 second development time where you couldn't like move. And it's kind of hard for those buddies to sit still that long. So yeah, that's the haul. I'm gonna say it. I've been saying it for years. Even before I'd ever visited here, and here meaning like Massachusetts, North Shore area, not specifically like Salem or Marblehead, anywhere specific yet, but I just have had this feeling for the past 3 years that we're meant to be here. And it's weird that we're here and the neighbor's asking my husband for help, and I'm meeting a friend for lunch. It feels like something significant, so we shall see.
Now join me, Barnabas Collins, for the mystery and madness of Collinwood.
I just got my husband to play Hocus Pocus with me.
Paul! Who are you? Max. I just moved here.
From where?
Los Angeles. LA?
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
After 700 feet, turn right, Ocean Avenue. Then you have reached your destination.
Okay.
It is on the left.
We're parking.
We're parking?
This is the castle.
That literally looks like Collinwood.
Yeah, it really does. But yeah, I really...
Well, they've got a security system. That's for sure. It's beautiful. I just walked past by the security system saying they have one. They probably think I'm casing the place. I'm not casing the place. I just think it looks like dark shadows. You guys don't, you tell me that isn't dark shadows. That's Collinwood right there. Guys, look. This guy has the same birthday as you, and he died on his birthday. What if that was you in another life? Okay, show me that again. Who? That's Captain Mugford? Look at me. Oh my God.